Hey, what's up? Shane Thomas here again. Today we're going to do another review of a couple more of the sessions from the Partner with Anthony program. Now, as I've explained in a couple of the others, with the Partner with Anthony program, you get lots and lots of information. Everything is step by step, baby steps to walk you right along to starting up your own business. So in session 5, what we have here is, as you can see on the screen, is never give up. This is a little bit of an affirmation about the program. Is something, if you don't get started and you're absolutely not going to get anywhere. But the worst part is if you start and then you quit or you pause or for some reason decide that you don't want to carry on. That's failure in itself. It's not in the program. It's yourself that's failing. This is where the hashtag never give up comes from. It's something actually to do with the life in general. When you set yourself a goal, that's something you need to keep it going after, and you just don't want to give up. You want to keep going. So, module 2, we're talking about the tools needed for these types of programs. And with this, as we're talking about mainly down here, is your ClickFunnels account. There's a free trial, obviously, that you can get through here. Build Redirects. This is the program that Anthony has built and uses himself, which is basically all the monitoring of where your clicks are coming from. You can do multiple advertisements and direct how much your prospects see, depending on which funnel is working better. You can divide them up so many clicks come from here or back and forth. The get response account, again, that's our autoresponder, and this is the one that we're using mainly is get response. But Aweber is another great one to use. It's discussed earlier. Once we get into that point, we're talking now about our profit center links. This is where you're going to go into the actual up at the top of the program here, where you see commissions and links in your dashboard. This is where we're setting up those links. So when people purchase the tools, that's where you're going to get your commission from those and other links that are possible to get through the Ambassador program or Partner with Anthony program. And then again, once we get to that point, we're into what's coming next. There's your Ambassador links, so you can activate those to get your links to put out your funnels. What coming next is basically we're just what's coming up in the upcoming chapters or sessions and how that's going to progress along the lines. So once we've seen that, now we're going to move into our session 6, which is giving us our custom domain. This is where we're going to go. Typically, this goes through GoDaddy, where you get your domain names that you can use for your ClickFunnels account. And you can do your advertising then at that point through Facebook and what other Instagram or other advertising that you might be wanting to do. This is also where you're probably going to create your email address with your custom domain name. That's where you're going to get that, and you can see you can get it through purchaseyour.com, which basically takes you to GoDaddy, which I explained. So if you already have a domain name, that's something you don't have to go and get another one. You can just use the one that you have. It is recommended that you're using a domain name that kind of reflects on what the business you're in about. So, if you're doing funnels that are, in the email marketing or online marketing, you want names, domain names that kind of reflect that, as opposed to getting something like motocross 123 as a domain, because it's just not going to reflect what your business is about. So that's kind of one of those little important things that you want to think about, and that's explained in here. This is where you can set up your Build Redirects account, initial free trial on that, and subdomain. Domain tracking, again, that's within the build redirects, as I was explaining, that's going to track where your clicks are coming from, which funnels, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, you can divide those up so you know where your clicks are coming from. It's good to know your analytics so you can decide as to what is bringing most ROI or return of interest in. And here's basically this is kind of an interesting module. Um, Define your why. This is really about what you're getting into this for. Why is this important to you? Why do you need to do this, and why you should carry on? Very, very interesting module. I highly recommend you spend, you can see in here, 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go through it and think about it and just contemplate what it's all about. And again, once we get to the end, we're marking the session complete, and then we're going to be moving on next to module 7 and so on. So that is my kind of review of what's in this Partner with Anthony program up to this point. And like I said, make sure you do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you know when these new uh, videos are coming up, and do leave me a comment. I like to read the comments and like to reply to some of them if I didn't get a chance to. So that's all for today. So I just hopefully you're having a good day, and I'll hopefully see you in the next session.